I don't know who he's throwing to. I'm not sure if he knows who he's throwing to. I'm old enough to remember when Kenny Golladay and Kadarius Toney were people we were supposed to be excited about. I don't know what's happened to them. They address their offensive line every year, and every year it gets worse. Daniel Jones is running for his life on every snap, and Giant fans are going to wake up this morning and say, our quarterback stinks, we need a new quarterback. He's the least of their problems right now.
Oh, 100%. I think they had 4 new starting linemen last night, and you put 4 new guys out there with that pass rush from the Cowboys, they're not going to fare well. Daniel Jones was hit 23 times in that game, sacked 5 times. I think he was pressured 23 times,
Yes.
12 hits, the most of any quarterback all season. So I actually think that Daniel Jones came out looking better from what happened in that game. You ever see the boxer who goes toe-to-toe with the champ and he ends up losing, but he gains fans? That's what I felt like happened with Daniel Jones. He used his legs, had 79 yards rushing. He actually kept them in the football game for the majority of it. So if you're a Giants fan, you should actually come out of this thinking, man, maybe we do have something here. He is one tough son of a gun.
At minimum, I would not be giving up on it quite yet. Dan Graziano, this season is about 2 evaluations for the Giants. Daniel Jones and what exactly is Saquon going to be going forward? Where are we with those?
Both guys in contract years. And Robert's right. Or you're right. Everybody's right. You can't evaluate Daniel Jones with what's going on around him right now. I mean, maybe they'll get Kadarius Toney back. At some point. Maybe they'll get Wan'Dale Robinson, who they drafted in the 2nd round this year. But he's not throwing anyone. The pressure is absolutely unsustainable. There's no way Daniel Jones will survive this season if he continues to get pressured like that. And maybe he won't play the Cowboys every week. But he will play them again one more time. So, look.
And how about Saquon?
Saquon, to me, he looks great. They have him healthy. If he's healthy at the end of the year, they have to make a decision on whether to bring him back and build the offense around him.
What could happen between now and then?
Or they could make a decision in October to see what they could get for it.
Great. Okay. I love it.
Well,
Saquon Barkley
nobody trades
traded
for running backs,
in
so.
October from the Giants, Jeff Saturday.
No.
What do you say?
No chance.
Why not?
No chance. Listen, Daboll understands. There's 2 players on their offense right now, Daniel Jones and Barkley, and they're both in the backfield. You can't get rid of 50% of your offense. Listen, you still have to go play the rest of the season from October on. They are not going to get rid of him.
And that's a good point because they have to beat the Bears at home on Sunday to get to 3-1.
Right.
Like whatever you think of the Giants, 3-1 is in it.
Thank you.
Right? Like you have to. But
and they're not in the toughest of divisions in the NFL. So let's be realistic. If this team gets anywhere near 500, it's a huge win.
Wait a minute. What are we talking about? That's last year's NFC East. The Eagles are the best team in the entire conference, and the Cowboys, when they get Dak back, they're going to get 2 teams. The NFC East is going to put 2 teams in the playoffs.
Okay, we're 3 weeks in. We're just 3 weeks in the season, so let's calm down, crowning everybody as the best ever. Let's just relax for a second.
Division, man.
Okay, let's be real. They're going to get there, but they still have to go play. What I'm telling you is the Giants don't want to just get rid of all their players for forsaking right now for the future when those players may be good for them in the future. I think no way.
I mean, this is a longer conversation about roster construction, and they're done with Daniel Jones. When they didn't pick up the 5th-year option, they already made that decision. I don't see them signing Daniel Jones to a long-term deal. If you're going to build around a running back, that does limit the way that you can go forward because running backs get hurt, and it's a tough way to build a team going forward in the future. And that's where Graziano comes in. You could start to tear this down to build for the future if you think that Daboll is the guy.
You want proof that you can't build it around a running back? How about the current New York Giants? Right? The last 3 or 4 years are proof that you can't build it around a running back.
You can't do that. That's their line.
You traded Odell Beckham to build the offense around Saquon Barkley, and he couldn't get on
the whole roster construction.
Marcus, 20 seconds. Final word on it. Go.
No.
Let me tell you something. If Saquon Barkley going to be packaged to get a better quarterback, the Giants going to do it.
Yeah.
Or a high draft pick with a quarterback.
Well, that's where they're all going to be. And they're not going to lose enough games to be in the market for one of those top quarterbacks that we're going to see there. Very interesting night last night. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.